Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the top teams you can run for the Stomper Doomscourge Titan Reaver. This is Titan Reaver Clash, the second Titan Reaver. We have a lot of teams, good selection that you should be able to run depending on which heroes you have built. We'll lead it off with the top team, which actually even broke 2000 billion damage for me. It is using Lamentis of course because of Doomscourge on the second boss, but don't worry, there are going to be plenty of No-Lamentis team options as well. Now first, a very important disclaimer is that for players who have a very high level of investment, this is going to be the optimal positioning, Reinier in front of Contess. However, for players with a more average level of investment, you will want to swap the position of Reinier and Contess. So this is just one thing to keep in mind. If, for example, every player should try this default positioning, and then they should try swapping the position of Contess and Reinier, give that a try, and see which team one scored higher for them, and stick to that option. For maxed out accounts, this is going to be the optimal positioning. But I'll talk about it again when we come to it in future teams as well. Anyway, so you guys see the positioning. It's very simple. You need to have all of these heroes built if you want to run this team. That's why it's pay to win. And team 2 is going to be Lamentis. You have Aurora in front of Galahad, Picture on the right. There'll be formation IDs to these key teams in the description as always for your convenience, and do try to refine your terms on all the damages on the team. Like here, everyone apart from twins should be refined, and in team 1 basically everyone apart from Reinier should be refined, and if you can refine them you can, but yeah, that's basically it. Now I'm going to show you when I ran that alternate positioning, I actually did worse because I have a maxed account, and that's why Contest in front of Reinier doesn't work for me. But this is put in here for this video for other players to try, because for a lot of people it actually will be better for you to run Contest in front of Reinier. So you have to give this positioning a try and see which team 1 is scoring higher for you, and then stick with that, right? But anyway, this is only 40 billion damage less for me, not a huge deal, but if you want to min-max, of course, this is important. Okay, now the next team, actually, the No-Lamentis team, 1788 billion damage, very solid score. It has No-Lamentis in it. It's just using Gunnar, Contess, and Alicet, which is great. Gunnar in front of Gwyneth, Alicet buffing up Gwyneth, Phantomella buffing Gwyneth. It does have Reinier as well, but Reinier will work at Mythic Plus. And as for charms, get your Alicet, Gwyneth, Gunnar refined. Those are the big three with the Vanguard spell. Team 2 is this one. No-Lamentis version, obviously. Contess and Freerin on the Bond. Pink Twin on the right. Aurora in front of Contess. Florwell in front of Blue Twin with the Breakthrough spell. So very solid. You want to get your charms refined on everyone apart from the twins, because they're all going to contribute some meaningful damage, as you guys can see. So yeah, that's a really good team option, honestly. And if you don't have Reinier, we have an alternative version. Now, I don't know who doesn't have Reinier, but they have Gunnar, Alicet, and Contest built. But maybe there's some people out there. And this is also came really close to the Reinier version. Gunnar in front of Gwyneth, Alicet buffing Gwyneth, Blue Turn on the right. You have Contest in the back right. Vanguard spell. Get your charms on everyone apart from the twins refined, and then on do get the red charms for everyone, but refinement we're talking about. And team 2, this is a Freer and Valara, like a really interesting team, actually, free to play friendly, and is doing very, very well. Breakthrough spell. So yeah, this was a really good option. Only using Aurora as Celestial Hypogean, which everyone has for free. So yeah, awesome team. That was really good. Okay, now we have some more budget team options that are still doing really well. So here we have this is a No-Gunnar team. So you have Hugin in front of Gwyneth, Alicet buffing Gwyneth, and then Contess in front of Alicet. Sonya's going to be buffing up Gwyneth and Alicet, and then you have Lightbearer Phantomel buffing up Gwyneth. Vanguard spell. So very simple team, very strong. And actually, you can also replace Alicet for Baelran. Basically, it also does fine, but it is going to get a score like decreased by around 80 to 100 billion damage. But there was someone who did run that, and it was decent enough. So that's something you can do, or you can replace Alicet with something else. Like, really the key of the team is Lightbearer Phantomel, Gwyneth, Hugin, and Contess. But Alicet, of course, is the best ally here to be slotted into the team. Moving on to team 2, it is going to be Reinier Mythic Plus. You have, but worst case, even if you don't have Reinier Mythic Plus, you can still run this team. It still will give attack buff from his charms to Freerin. You're still going to get the Celestial Hypogean Phantomel, Aurora front, Pink Train on the right, Florabelle in the back left, and again, get your charms refined on Freerin, Florabelle, and Aurora for this team. Okay, so that's really solid. Now, moving on, we have some more free-to-play friendly options. So here, we have a no-Alicet team, okay? Reinier Mythic Plus is preferred, obviously, but I think a lot of people do have that. Hugin in front of Gwyneth, Phantomel buffing up Gwyneth, and Peggy can work at 1 copy just to get the range damage buff. And then you have the Kruger up front, Vanguard spell. Get your charms refined onto Gwyneth and Hugin. Those are the big two, but you can get Kruger and Peggy as well if you want. Now, Team 2 is going to be solo Contess, so that's why it's pretty free-to-play friendly, if assuming Contess is one of the Celestial Hypergenes you built up. So Pink turn on the right, Blue turn on the left, Contess and Freerin on the bond, Aurora up front, Floribel in the upper right, and Phantom buffing up Freerin. With the breakthrough spell, get your Charizard fine on everyone apart from the twins. Okay, now the final most free-to-play friendly team option we have is a no Contest, no Gunnar, not even a no Freerin option, okay? So we have Kruger up front, Reinier. If needed, you can run him at one copy, although probably there would be a better option to run in this team rather than Reinier. I would probably even run something like Ravion or something to give more attack buff to Gwyneth. Like if, for example, you have a one copy Reinier or something. But if you have Reinier Mythic Plus, that's when definitely Reinier becomes the best option for this team. Peggy can work at one copy, Hugin in front of Gwyneth. Kruger up front, this is with the Vanguard spell. And Team 2 is going to be they're just using Fresto to enable the Celestial Hypergene Phantom. Fresto can work at one copy here, it's not a problem. You have Damien if you don't have Floribel, because Damien can also spawn the summons for the Doomscourge boss. Pink turn on the right, you have Galahad here, so no Freerin, Aurora up front with the breakthrough spell. And this is still good enough to get all of your rewards from this event, and that's why it's a great free-to-play alternative option. And like I said, if you don't have Reinier at Mythic Plus, let's go ahead and, just go ahead and do a run of this right now, and try replacing Reinier for Ravion, because this is a Snow Stomper boss. Ravion, or even Celeste, honestly. No, I'm gonna go with Ravion, because Ravion is a physical damage dealer. We have the Vanguard spell, so let's go for Ravion, okay? And let's see how this one ends up doing. How close it actually is to the Reinier version, because yeah, I know there are still some people without Reinier without Reinier Mythic Plus, and so if this one can work, that'll be a great option. Yeah, I mean, decent, yeah, almost the same, right? 1197 to 1211. Yeah, I didn't do any testing of my own, but it seems like this Ravion is just a really good version. I would definitely just say this is the all-time best free-to-play friendly team that you can run. Not even relying on Reinier, just using Ravion, Gwyneth, no Freerin in the team. Fresto can work at one copy, Damien, no Floribel even needed. And so, like, this should probably be good enough for you to actually get all your rewards. So, anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully it's helpful and you're able to get a good score and get all your rewards today. If there's any other team working for you, you can feel free to share that in the comment section. You can copy and paste your formation ID. That is always appreciated and can help others out. Thank you guys all so much for watching. That's gonna be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.